So you saw the thumbnail, you know what this is about. I have my my unboxing knife, but this box is from I bought it from Adorama this time, and the box is beat up good. Nah, that's not a good thing. I think the contents will be all right considering what it is. But this, oh, it's small. The box is nice. It's nice and small. This is the DJI Osmo Action. It's their DJI's response to the GoPro. I have a few iterations of GoPros, and I think the best GoPro I have right now is the GoPro 4. The GoPro 5 is hit or miss. The GoPro 6 is absolutely terrible. The GoPro 7, I've had more success than I've had failure, but I've had enough failure that when this came out, the DJI Osmo Action, I was ready to try it out because I have the Osmo Pocket. The Osmo Pocket is a great camera. It has stabilization and all that good jazz. So there's the actual inside of it, and here's the actual camera itself. So this is the DJI Osmo Action. It is the same form factor as a GoPro, the latest GoPros 5 through 7. I think I like the software the DJI does because I think that's what sets them apart from everything else. I don't even know how to get this thing out of the case, to be honest with you. This thing, super nice. I really like the form factor of it. The GoPros have a good form factor. I just wish the software didn't suck so badly. I've lost things with GoPros. I've been recording things, I've caught fish, and the video is corrupted right in the middle, and the GoPro guy, the head GoPro guy, just smiles and has this goofy look on his face, and I just want to choke him because I lost video because of GoPros. I still use the GoPro on occasion as a secondary camera, but this thing hopefully will solve some of my problems. It won't solve all my problems. Some of them are just something else. But this thing, I really like. The buttons are really nice and simple, just like a GoPro. I keep going back to a GoPro, although this thing hopefully will be better. So we can take off my plastic here. The difference, I'm assuming the next iteration of GoPro will probably have the same thing too, but this is a front-facing screen, so you can frame up you can't use it to get everything done, but you can at least use it to make sure that everything's framed up if you're facing like that with a vlog. I'm going to do a vlog with this at some point. Hopefully in the next few days I'll have one. I'll make one. But it's nice and small. The audio of the ones that I've heard have been pretty good. There's a switch to let go of the battery. Actually, so this is the case it comes with. It's exactly the same form factor. I have a few of these from GoPro, and it sucks, but this one sucks like a GoPro because it has a tiny little footprint, so you have to grab it to get underneath. I bought a third-party one that has a real nice big lip that's really easy to pull, but anyway, this doesn't have the battery in it, of course. So let's open up the rest. There's one other big compartment in here, and I'm assuming that's where the batteries and cables are. So the usual stuff, here's mounts, sticky mounts, so if you put it on a helmet or something like that. USB-C cable, screw for the mounts, and for that if you want to put it somewhere else. I have different mounts and like clamp mounts and things like that work really well. I found that this stuff, like DJI and GoPro sell their own things, and they sell them for a pretty penny. But if you do, if you buy third-party stuff, it's basically the same thing, and it breaks at around the same rate too, which means every now and again you'll be right in the middle of something really important and you'll pull something and it'll just come off in your hand. I've had that happen enough times to know that buying the cheap stuff is a way better way to go. that's another video for another day. This battery comes in a really nice little case. That's weird. Weird in as much as, oh, this also has a little place so you can put an extra SD card, which I have to get an SD card for this thing, but so this is a whole compartment for the battery. So I don't know if there's third-party batteries for this yet, like there are for GoPro. I've had mixed reviews with GoPro, third-party GoPro batteries, and then the GoPro batteries are cheap enough now that they're basically the same, so I just go with that, so that way you have the warranty and whatnot. So the battery just slides right in the bottom. That's nice. And it has a little release. It has two, so that way if you accidentally pop one, it won't do both. You have to do both in order for it to get out. That's a nice safety feature, really. So, power button. Nice noise. You have your setup here. Overall usage and things like that, it's really straightforward. It's all touch screen. Like I said, DJI's software is really nicely done. So, I don't know. I think that this is a really nice way to start out using this thing. I'm going to be shooting at 4K, 30 frames a second, and should be good. So 4K 30 frames a second. The big thing about this is it's asking to be activated. So now I have to figure out how I'm going to activate it. I believe it's just attachment via here. That's the other nice thing. The GoPro, the SD card sits where the battery sits, so it's a bigger compartment you have to open, whereas this is just on the side. I don't know if this arm comes out. I'm going to need to look that up. But the form factor and everything is eerily the same. I wouldn't be surprised if the GoPro 8, if they last that long, GoPro 8, which probably will come out in sometime in 2020, will have the exact same specs. So USB-C SD card goes in there. You can touch the side button. And now it's flipped forward. So you can see what I'm seeing right now. This is perfect for vlogging because that way you can just see that everything's framed, and you can even look in it and point to stuff that's behind you, things of that nature. That's really nice. This is shot on the Sony a7 III. You don't have that. You can add a screen or whatnot, but having this just out front, big time saver. So you just go hit the thing, and you can start vlogging right away. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate this. This is the DJI Osmo Action, and what I want to do, you hold this down for a few seconds and it makes this whooshing sound. I'm going to turn off all the sounds. I usually don't use them. Then it goes back to this. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this. I'm going to read how you need to activate this because you have to do it with the app. And maybe not the next video, but probably the video after is going to be a vlog with this. So I'm going to do a vlog, put a time lapse, put all the stuff that I normally put in vlogs that I like to do. Not that you would happen to know what I do, but you know. DJI Osmo Action. It's really cool. I'm really looking forward to putting it through its paces.